Welcome to Live with Aaron Kelly. I'm Aaron Michael Sanchez.
And I'm Kelly V. Dolan.
And we have, as always, but even more so today, because we have two guests in studio.
Yeah.
That's right. We've got
two talented ladies. I'm super excited.
Oh, yeah. It's all about the women today. We've got Kristen Castro, which is going to perform later on in the show.
That's right. And we have Jennie Lew Tugend. I know you're so excited, Aaron.
I am.
I know.
And you know what? It's funny. It's not so much the Free Willy one that's exciting me that she did. She produced that 1, 2, 3, and the animated series. It's not even Lethal Weapon 1, 2, and 3 also that she did.
That she was in The Goonies?
It's not even that she was in The Goonies.
Okay.
It's that Return to Me with David Duchovny and Minnie Driver.
Aw, Aaron, I know you're
I'm
such
a big
fan.
romantic.
We all know that, Aaron.
Well, come on. She has his heart. Well, not his heart.
Speaking of
her
romantic,
heart,
we need
heart.
to find you a love interest in your life story.
Jennie.
Jennie is.
It's starting to happen right there. No, but you know what? We got a great show for you. How was your week?
My week was great. I'm still recouping from the whole Step It Up mentorship workshop, so that's been great. And I was so excited. We released last week the PSA.
So
everybody
awesome.
has been like tweeting and Facebooking. So thank you for that.
Anti-bully campaign.
Yeah, go to utterlyglobal.com. It's an anti-bullying organization.
It's not a cow organization. Utterly.
But bump.
I'm just saying.
And speaking of Twitter, we got some good Twitter news.
Yes, OMG Insider.
That's right. You go ahead, Aaron.
Well, okay, because I wake up in the morning and I do my little routine and I go, OMG Insider's following me. What? And then they followed you, Kelly, and we were like, what?
Aaron went crazy.
Well, why did we go crazy though?
Well, I think it's like cool that they're following us.
And we went to CBS like 6 months ago. We got a tour and we ended up on that set and we said, this is the set for us.
Yeah, I did like the set for sure. There were certain things that I would like put the little Live with Aaron and Kelly spin on it. But I did like certain things. We
still love you, OMG Insider,
yes,
but if you put a little spin of Aaron and Kelly, we'll love you more.
Exactly. And speaking of summer movies, we talked a couple months ago about them. I was super excited for all the animation stuff. And I heard that you saw Despicable Me. Despicable Me. Did you see that movie?
There was like a Minion. You just did a Minion move.
Well, that was I was trying to let you know what I saw. I was speaking Minion, and you knew what I was saying.
You were speaking Minion.
Despicable Me too, Aaron.
Awesome movie, fantastic. I took my mom to go see it, and it was funny because she didn't know. She was like, Despicable? I don't know if I want to see that. She wanted to see Wolverine, actually, and they were not playing Wolverine.
And I think I know why.
Of course.
Hugh Jackman.
And so we said Despicable Me, and like 20 minutes into it, she goes, Aaron, this is the best movie I've ever seen.
Now, did she see Despicable Me the first one?
No, so she's got
it.
She loved Despicable Me too. It was it was new to her. There's a lot of things going on in that movie. They touch the heart with the little kids.
Oh my gosh, it was so fun. I went when I was back in Chicago with my nieces and nephews, and one of my nephews, he was so funny. Like, he got up really early. He knew that we were going to go see the movie, and he asked his mom to spike his hair up so that he would look like a minion. So we went to it was the cutest thing. I could all of a sudden I look at him, and normally he doesn't have any gel or anything. He's a kid in his hair. It's just like, and then I look at him and he's got his hair like spiked up, and he does a face like exactly like the Minion. And then my sister tells me that, and I thought, oh my gosh. So now every time I talk to him on the phone, I'm like, how's my little Minion?
Aww.
But he doesn't like the purple Minions, and he gets mad at me if I call him a purple Minion.
Yeah.
He's like, don't call me that.
Yeah,
he wants
pretty.
To be a yellow Minion.
Well, you know what?
Yeah.
Great job to the entire team of Despicable Me 2 and 1, of course.
We'll gladly be a character in Despicable Me 3
of course.
if you'd like.
Yeah,
either one of us.
I'll be the other villain.
You don't even have to pay us.
Well, they already had a Latino Benjamin Bratt, but there's a Latino Aaron Sanchez.
There you go.
Not the chef. Okay. We got to take a quick break. When we come back, we've got so much going on, so don't go anywhere.
Don't go anywhere.
I'm Aaron Michael Sanchez.
And I'm Kelly V. Dolan.
Stay right there. We'll be right back. Sanchez.
And I'm Kelly B. Dolan.
And Kelly, this is the moment I've been waiting for all week. Not only am I excited because of Free Willy, I'm excited because of Lethal Weapon. I'm excited because of Return to Me. I'm excited about Goonies.
Goonies.
That's right. We have in studio Jennie Lew Tugend. Welcome to the show, Jennie.
Thank you.
For being here.
Jennie,
Goonies.
you've got so much going on. Like, do you sleep?
Oh, yeah. Well, except for this morning when I had to get up to come do your show.
Oh, hilarious.
That's what we do.
Other
We
than
try to
that.
kick you in the pants. But Jennie, I mean, I say Goonies because I just found out behind the scenes when we were talking. What did you do in Goonies?
Well, Goonies was early on in my career. I was the assistant to the producer and the director, Richard Donner. But my claim to fame when I mentioned Goonies is that I was actually in it for a second.
It's okay.
So if
That's
you-
all that matters.
I'm going to watch it tonight. I'm going to watch
I'm
it
gonna
tonight.
look for you again.
Exactly.
Well, don't blink.
I
Don't
won't.
hiccup. And
I
you
will
have to watch
pause
till
it.
the
I will
very-
pause it.
That's funny because at the very end of the movie, which obviously you've seen, when all the kids come back off the beach and they're reunited with their parents, the Dick Donner said, "I need a mom for Dada," for the Chinese kid, and he looked around and there I was walking on the set with my coat, and he said, "Jennie,
Love
get
it.
over here." So, okay.
Was that your first on camera?
Yeah, I was just
Wow.
on the set, and he said, "Get over here, be the mom." So I joined the group, became the mom, and that was my early claim to fame.
Were you nervous being in front of the camera now?
No,
or-
by that
okay.
time it was
Okay,
no.
'Cause you're
I
kinda on
wasn't.
the
I didn't
set,
know. I
huh?
didn't
You're
know
like-
what it was.
Yeah.
It was just fun. And so when I mentioned Goonies and that I had this nanosecond in the movie, I'm famous.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Of
I mean,
course.
I'm
Epic.
famous to the people who love this movie. Apparently
Yes.
there's
Which is
like-
everybody.
Everybody.
Which is everybody.
So you're famous to everybody. I think we've established that here this morning.
Now, Jennie, you've partaked of some really good movies. I mean, obviously, I'm going to throw out Lethal Weapon because hello, 1, 2, and 3,
Free
awesome.
Willy produced on that.
And Free Willy, yeah. Tell us about Free Willy. Now, there's a 20th year anniversary. Congratulations
Right,
on
thank
that.
you. Thank you.
But going back to Free Willy, what inspired you to do that?
It's a long story, but the initially it was the story. It's always the story, right? And when we were so going back to the Goonies, we're on the Goonies, and the actor who played the father to Josh Brolin and Sean Astin
Yes.
was an actor named Keith Walker. Okay, so little did we know we're on the set, and Keith. And I was working with Dick Donner. I was running his company at that time. And Keith said, I have a script. Would you read it? So he gave us a script called Free Willy.
Wow.
And it was much different in its original state in that the little boy was a deaf mute. He didn't speak.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And he lived in a convent with nuns. And he was inspired by this whale that was going in a caravan through the town. And what the heck is a whale doing in a wagon driving through? Where's the water? So
Right.
anyway, so the most touching thing about his movie was clearly the ending, when this child freed the whale and spoke for the very first time. Go, Willie.
Aww.
Right? And so it was a much different story than what we ended up doing, but it was not that different in its sentiment.
Yes.
This child and this whale bonded and formed this friendship. And so that began the long journey of deciding to make the movie and then trying to figure out how to make the movie, because how do you make a movie with a killer whale? And this was 20 years ago, before CGI
Sure.
and before all the computer stuff, so it took a lot of imagination.
Were there ever any challenges? I'm sure there were a lot of them,
plenty.
especially with the content of what you guys were doing. How did you guys get it done? Because so many times people are trying to produce something out in LA and Hollywood and actually all over right now in Detroit. We've got a lot of shooting out there and a lot of filming in New York. How do you get something to actually go through? What is the process like?
You mean of getting a film off the ground?
Mm-hmm.
A lot of persistence, determination. I mean, I think we had to get the studio to agree to get Free Willy made in pieces. There's a world famous cinematographer, oceanographer named Bob Talbot.
Oh, yeah, of
And,
course,
okay,
of course.
and Bob, you probably have your poster in his room, and it says
I'm
Talbot
very-
on the bottom. And his specialty is oceanography. He will capture images. He has a sense, because if you think about it, you're on a boat, you're going to capture a dolphin in the air or a whale breaching, you have to be rolling film before he comes out of the water. So it's almost like a sixth sense. You know where to put the camera, because by the time the animal's out of the water, it's over. You're not rolling film.
Yeah.
You can't
say,
up.
do it over, whale.
There's no take two. Right?
Like, that's what our cameraman always does. Do it over.
So Bob Talbot has this keen sense of sensing. They're going to be here. I'm going to put my camera here. I'm going to roll. Anyway, we sent Bob out to the ocean. We sent him up to the San Juan Islands, which he knows very well. And he rolled camera, and he got some of the most amazing whale footage. And we took that whale footage, cut it together, put it to a beautiful piece of music, and we screened it for the studios. We had no dialogue. We had nothing.
Wow.
And we had a little screen. We said, this is what the movie can look like. And when the lights came on, they said, okay, go make your fish movie.
Is that what they said? Fish
go
movie?
Make your fish movie.
They had no idea what the implication that it would be.
No, it was something new. Warner Brothers was not known for making family films.
Right.
This was a Walt Disney business. And Warner's took a shot.
Well, I think one thing that she mentioned is the fact that you gave such a good visual, in your pitch or when you're trying to get something out there. So many times when you're trying to explain something to another person, they don't get it.
No, it's really hard.
Because we're so visual.
Right.
But I want to applaud you for doing that, because that was...
It worked.
It worked.
Yes.
Doesn't always work.
Awesome.
That time it worked.
I do have a question from one of our Facebook friends, and this was interesting. Nancy Landera said, my grandson wants to know, and her grandson is Eric Kiko Iglesias. He says he wants to know, did Willie go back with his mom and dad? What was the story? What ended up happening with Kiko?
that actually, her grandson and millions of children around the world had that question, because it was the end of the movie shows the boy enabling Willie and giving him the power, and Willie jumps over the seawall and swims off into the sunset, presumably to join his family. End of movie. So for a lot of people, kids especially, that's the happy ending. Willie goes and joins his family. And we'll talk about the documentary later, because that's the real ending to the real whale. But in the movie, that is what we want the audience to think.
Okay.
And in Willie 2, we do pick up where Willie and his family are together. So that is that's where the second journey begins.
Everybody, when they come into the world, they want to leave a footprint. What kind of footprint do you want to leave?
I don't know. I'm extremely proud of this movie and what it's done, because who knew? And that's why I gave you the original, in its origin, this was a wonderful story back in 1984 that became a really cool movie in 93, but who knew that it was going to have the afterlife, and that Keiko would be the biggest star just by being what I've called an ambassador of freedom to all animals in captivity. And what's really, really cool, talking about leaving a footprint, is sort of the idea that there was a generation of kids 20 years ago who caused this to happen. Because that year, Warner Brothers got more letters in the mail than Santa Claus.
Wow.
Kids all over the world. Kids all over the world saying, we love Willie. Where is he? Is he free? And then when the publicity and the word of mouth came out that, the real Willie is really a whale named Keiko, and he's not free.
Yeah.
And
I remember finding that out. I was very surprised. Yeah.
Kids were outraged.
Nobody told me to write a letter, but had I known, I would have written one.
Because if you're 7 and you're watching this movie and you see Willie jumping over the wall and swimming to freedom, that's great. That's the end.
Right.
But when they found out that, that was a movie, and that Keiko, the real whale, is not free, and that you can do something about it, school teachers made this a cause. And they got their students to send pictures and letters, and that's what I'm saying. Warner Brothers got more letters than Santa Claus that year saying, free Keiko, free Keiko. And so for every $1 of their lunch money that went to the cause, everybody, the adults, the studios, the business people had to say, wait a minute, what's going on here? Right? Wow. So it was really cool.
So if you want to make a change and you want to impact.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. So the opportunity for a new generation of kids, 20 years later, all the parents who are now I don't know, in their 30s, 40s,
Yes,
whatever.
me.
You,
Yeah.
right? You want to share this with your children, and that would be my
Yeah.
wish anyway.
No, I'm
And
going to
so-
adopt children just to take.
Get your neighbors, your
I'm just-
nieces,
yeah,
nephews,
exactly.
you know,
Nieces and nephews.
whatever.
Yeah.
And go see it, because there's an opportunity here for a new generation of kids to get politicized into the power of what they can do, and they can make a difference. And there's still, I don't know the exact number, over a dozen whales in captivity around the world. Now, will this ever happen again? Will it ever be allowed to happen again? I don't know. But if you're an orca whale doing tricks for food all your life and you're languishing in a tank somewhere in the world, let's retire this whale. And let's not bring, they're breeding whales.
To be in
orca whale.
captivity, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So they don't
And
go
then
out
they
and
have,
capture them.
and then they have a moment where someone's killed, and then people wonder why that happened. But the stress that they're put under.
Well, this
Oh,
is
absolutely.
this new documentary, Blackfish. Which
I
really
heard about that.
chronicles
Yep.
that. I mean, it's a different spin on the same subject of what goes on behind the scenes. So I would imagine that the institutions are taking a real hit on this because of the expose.
So great
Yeah,
project that we're so
absolutely.
happy to be a part
Yes,
of and
thank
promoting
you.
you guys,
Being here.
and thank you so very much for
Oh, thank
reaching
you.
out. And you did a great movie, Return to Me. Will you return to me and Kelly
Yes.
again?
Yes, we'll
So-
come back with a happy ending this
Okay.
time.
There we go. Awesome.
Yeah,
Awesome.
all right.
Well, I
And-
want to applaud you and everybody who did
thanks
that.
so much.
Seriously, like
Thanks
that.
so much.
that
Well, I
is
hope you all
amazing.
come out, because
Yeah,
there's an
we will be
opportunity
there.
here to get the word out.
Absolutely.
The situation. It's still relevant.
Yes, it is. And if you want to find out info on that, you need to just follow Kelly V. Dolan or Aaron M. Sanchez on both Facebook and Twitter. We have to take a quick break, but when we come back later, are you going to play Taboo with us? Will you play Taboo?
You have to teach me what it is.
Okay, all right, we'll do that. We'll be right back right after this. Don't go anywhere.
Running late, and my eyes are on my mind. I think of you, here by my side. I would give it all up for you, if you give it all up for me, I feel it pounding in my skull, yeah, in my mind. I feel a strange feeling deep.
Welcome back to Live with Aaron and Kelly. I'm Aaron Michael Sanchez.
And I'm Kelly V. Dolan.
And that's right. I am so happy right now because we have in the studio a second time Kristen Castro. Welcome to the show.
Welcome,
Hi.
Kristen. Now, this is my first time getting to meet you, so I'm so excited. And last night, I was listening to your song, Sleepless Nights, and I could not go to sleep because it was so good.
Wait a minute. Was it that, or was it the subliminal message of Sleepless Nights?
I think it was because I was listening to her music, and I was like, oh my God, I love this. And then I wanted to hear more, and you're going to actually perform
So you
later
had a
on.
sleepless night listening to Sleepless
Pretty
Night.
much. So if
the
you're
best
looking,
thing. That's the best thing I've ever heard.
exactly. But it was great though because I was like, I know she's going to perform live, which is
Right.
going to happen later on the show. So I'm super excited about that. So what's going on with the music, girlfriend?
I'm moving.
Outside of LA,
Yeah.
All the way to- yeah.
We just
Nashville,
met.
Tennessee. I know.
That's how it is, huh? You meet and then they leave.
Become
I'm
best
so
friends,
sad.
and then I have to leave.
Yeah.
That's what's been happening lately. Like, I've been making a lot of best friends, and I'm just like, what?
So why Nashville? Why there?
The songwriting scene is amazing. The music scene is amazing. Everything there, I'm in love with. A lot of the connections that I know are all moving to Nashville, and I was like, wait, like all these talented people are moving to Nashville. Wait, why aren't I there? Like, I want to go. I want to work with these people. So
Right.
Yeah.
I talked to my mom, and I was like, okay, I think this is really like something I want to do.
Well, it's funny because a lot of people, like if they're actors, they know that they come to LA, or other areas if they want to go into Broadway to
Yeah.
New York. But music, and especially, what genre of music do people go to for Nashville?
Country, that's like the given.
Right.
But there's actually a lot of cool genres that are in Nashville right now.
That's what I understand, right? Tanya Reynolds talked about that.
A lot of, I think you hit it on the nail. A lot of songwriters are in Nashville.
Yeah,
So, I mean, you can
just
write a song
songwriting.
from anywhere and, you know, send it out. And everyone's got a recording studio, you know.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's very easy to do that. Now, back to your music, because you've kind of got an eclectic background. So everything from what, heavy metal to folk. So what's the direction of your music right now?
Right now, it's kind of country folk. That's what I'm going for right now. It's the vibe, kind of all the songs that I've been making. Heavy metal is always going to be under my like tool belt.
Yeah.
Like, when I songwrite, you know, with my mandolin, it's like if I want little like random like guitar licks or, you know, melody licks, I'm just like bam. And that's like heavy metal though. It's like it's like heavy metal on a country instrument, and then it's like bluegrass.
Now
you know?
I want to
kind of like fuses together.
Yeah, I want to talk about. So you have had one of those interesting lives, like, you know, picking up the guitar from 10, then being able to go to Grammy Camp not once. And I say Grammy Camp because they choose the best of the best. You went how many times total?
3.
3 times.
Yeah.
Accepted 3 times.
Oh
and hold on, you didn't even want to go, or you didn't think you would go to Grammy Camp, isn't that right?
I didn't think I would be accepted.
Why?
I didn't think I was good enough.
Oh my!
That was doubt.
gosh.
But before I'd gone to camp, I wasn't confident in myself. Like, I was a guitarist. I went as a guitarist to LA. And then I was like, I saw these songwriters, and I was like, oh my gosh, they're cool. Like, I want to be them. Because I was just in the background. Like, you know, they would come, give us, you know, their songs in these charts, and then we would play them. And I was like, but I want to do more. And so then I tried New York as a songwriter, and I was still super shy. And then Nashville was my last year, and I was like, you know what? I'm just going to kick it in the butt, and I'm going to do it.
Do it.
And then I just songwrote, and I collaborated with 3 different people. And no, it was 2. But either way, I collaborated.
But
and it was fun.
let's name drop, because you've got interesting people here. I don't. It's okay. Name drop.
I don't like name dropping.
It's all right.
You know,
We're doing it.
Do it for her if you
For our audience.
I've played with Keith Urban. It was my first year of Grammy Camp. I became a session player where, you know, in the studio they hire you for session work. I did some session work for Elton John's bass player, Matt Bissonette.
Wait, hold on.
Yep.
I like how she was just about to move right past the Elton John, legendary Elton John. Wow, Keith Urban. These are some big names.
Not Elton John. Elton John's bass player.
It's okay.
It's
all right.
It's still the,
yeah. You just touch them and you're like, you've got that aura around you all of a sudden.
It's still like it's still that level of like they're at that level of creativity where they've had the experience, and to be able to grab from that knowledge, what an opportunity for you. You know, that's awesome.
It's funny because it's been like a family that these older cats are coming in, taking me in under their wing. My last guitar teacher, Paul Pasco, he's the MD for Hall & Oates. Wow. And it's just interesting, you know, I see all these people doing such great things, and I'm just like, but I just look at them like, you know, like a brother and uncle. Like, they're just an older figure that I look up to. And then I see them doing like these crazy things with these all like, you know, celebrities, and I'm just like, wait, what? Like, I was just talking to you like a minute ago. So it's kind of like this whole like industry is kind of like I can grasp it in a way.
It's within reach for you.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And that's because of your talent. I mean, there are a lot of people that don't get that opportunity because they're still struggling along, and maybe they're still perfecting. But you have an innate talent that people wish they had. And even with music, I mean, you're able to pick up the guitar, and you're self-taught, right?
Completely.
Wow.
Well, I've had teachers, but I was an ear player, and I just learned everything by ear. And I would go to my teachers, and I'd be like, you know, let's do something, let's do this. And they're like, okay. Well, and so they geared me toward that direction. So anything I was interested in, it was always creative learning, and they would always like help me along the way. Anything I was interested in, they were like, okay, let's do that instead of this, like the normal thing you're supposed to do.
Now, you mentioned songwriting. Do you just want to write for yourself? Do you want to write for other artists? And if you want to write for other artists, what would be like a dream artist to write for?
I've actually already written songs that I want for artists. It's kind of...
You have a library already. You have a...
Somewhat.
You're starting
I
it.
wrote a song called War Paint, and
That just sounds awesome.
It's like an epic folk song. That makes sense.
Yeah.
For like maybe a feature-length film, like
Braveheart.
I don't know.
No,
Will that be Braveheart 2 if he comes
future,
back?
Right?
War Paint.
It was.
Or the
It's,
Hunger
it's not like
Games,
that.
or-
It's more of like being scared of the future, and
sci-fi.
and then
Sorry, we think movies and television all the time.
We have a lot of sci-fi people on the show.
I was watching a show, Shania Twain's show, and she hasn't made a comeback. Well, she made a comeback, but she was away from the industry for a long time, going through some hard things. And I was watching her show, and this melody popped in my head, and I was like, this concept, and I got really inspired. And I was like, I imagine her voice singing it. Like, I know, I've listened to her stuff so many times. I know her runs, like her vocal runs. So it was I kind of incorporated how she sings into the song. And so that song was basically like Shania Twain, like all over it. But it's not like a movie song. It's like almost like I could hear her singing it, you know?
Okay.
So that's why I said like folk. But it's like
So who's going to be singing it?
country.
Shania. Well, that
I
would be
hope.
the.
That's
that
my
would
dream.
Be the,
We're going to put it out there.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Sometimes when you write for another artist, you will write as if it's their voice,
Yeah.
right? Like you'll even
You
sing
hear
it like
I
their
hear it
voice.
when I
Mhm.
yeah. When I
Yeah.
play it live. I haven't played it live in a long time, but I play it how she would sing it. So I guess yeah.
Okay, I want
A
to
lot
step.
of artists do that.
I want to step aside from your music career. What's going on in your personal life?
Wow.
Are there
I've
any?
never been asked that.
I know that's
nice. I like that.
Aaron's getting nosy.
I know.
Personal life. Oh wait, okay, I can't talk about music. Okay,
You're just like me. You're exactly like
I've
me.
been driving a lot.
You
Does that
okay?
make sense?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
In LA.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Okay. Any boys involved?
No, it's more just like I'm focused on friends and family and the moment and music. Those are the only things.
Now I want to talk about your family because your mom is.
I love my mom.
She's how I
I
met
do
you
too.
originally.
I know. That's how we're friends.
Yeah, that's how we're buddies and
And
compadres.
that's how we're friends.
Yes.
Everything comes from my mother.
Exactly.
Awesome.
Exactly.
Well, even Grammy, she pushed you to go to the
Yep.
to apply. So
And it's so
Awesome.
funny because I was like, no, Mom, I don't want to go. It's music camp. It's band camp. I don't want to go.
So
That's
did
what
she-
I said.
Did she
That's
see
what I said to her.
like, what, did she see something in you as a young child? Has she always been supportive?
Yeah, she was always supportive and everything. I was into tap dancing because I like the rhythm of your feet. But then I was like, I don't like dancing though.
although I'd like to
Something
see
I
that
don't.
combination one day. We do a little tap dance.
Like guitar.
Yeah,
No.
I haven't seen that yet.
But she
America's Got Talent, right there.
Howie, we're gonna send in a tape.
Can we try it?
Sure,
Let's totally
of
do it. We'll
course.
tweet
We know
Howie,
Howie.
though. Yeah.
We've had Howie on the show before.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Let's just do it then.
We should totally do it.
No, but she got me she was like, okay, I found some lessons. You can go and try whatever you want, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, okay. So anything we were interested in, she was always like, anything I can do, I can figure out. She would Google, she would do everything just to find another opportunity for us to
awesome.
continue with that interest.
I love it. You have your mom, and then you have your family, the rest of your family, and they support you as well. I
Yeah.
mean, marketing, and I mean, you've got
My
a lot
sister,
of
yeah, she does advertising, and she's helped me a lot with social media, the do's and don'ts.
What's a
I
don't?
need some help with that.
What's a don't?
Don't post any photos of yourself
Doing crazy
Geraldo
things.
Rivera. Did you see
Don't-
Geraldo
okay.
Rivera?
Wait, what?
No.
He posted a total upper body
A
naked.
nude?
Well,
Full nude?
half nude, top
Oh,
nude.
half is okay.
No, it wasn't. Evidently,
Really?
people were very upset by it.
Oh,
Yeah,
God, it's
yeah. So I'm gonna
won't
do
do
it.
that.
People have issues with everything.
I may do
these
it when
days.
I'm 80. I'll be like, yo, what's up? Check out these pecs.
You're gonna wait till you're 80 to do it?
Yeah, of course. That's by the time then I'll be muscular.
But then you have to have a text saying, "Yo, what's up? Check out these."
There
Oh,
you
I
go.
like that. I like
On the
that.
picture.
I like that.
That's it.
Yeah.
So that's a don't. That's a
Absolutely.
don't. What's a do?
Post every day.
It's true, right?
It's hard because I write songs. I'm in the background. I'm doing all the legwork of everything. But then my sister's like, "Well, people want to know that." I was like,
It's true.
Ooh, okay, and my mom told me the same thing, and I'm like, okay, like I have to do this.
So much.
I mean, it's fun once I do it. It's just like getting to pick up the phone is the.
See, and that's funny because that's the
I'm not
opposite
usually-
of most
Oh,
people.
getting-
Yeah, like for us, it's
Yeah.
easy, you know. But when you've got that creative mindset, it's hard to switch gears, you know, when you're in a song and oh wait, I got to Instagram.
It's just
this.
finding the time because there's so many outlets now. So it's kind of, I mean, I like Instagram because you can tweet and Facebook at the same time.
Oh, I know.
You know?
It's like
just
yes,
a
I love
one-stop
that.
shop.
Mm-hmm.
And Hootsuite is actually really cool. Do you know about
Oh
that?
yeah, my sister told me about that.
Yeah, I'm just learning about it. I just need to find the time. But basically, Hootsuite, you can schedule your tweets and all that kind of stuff. So you can
I've
sit
done
Yeah.
down
that. I've
and-
done that before.
Schedule
I
it
need to
Sunday
figure that
nights.
It's
and
awesome.
you're fine the rest of the week.
Yeah.
But you know what? Look, you've got the next 2 years coming up pretty soon. You've accomplished so much in just the last. You know, what do you want to accomplish in this next 2 years?
I just want to be an established songwriter. I want to tour. That's all. I love touring. I mean, I really want to tour. I want to play shows. I want to interact with
The
people.
live performance.
I just want to songwrite. I really love songwriting and collaborating with strangers, actually. Like, it's really fun to not know someone and go in a room and be like, okay, what are you kind of interested in? What are you feeling? And then we just go. Or a concept. We just go and write. And then,
That's cool.
you know.
Okay, we have a
I love
concept
it.
for you.
Okay.
Aaron and Kelly make it into a song.
Yeah.
Like right now.
Can you do it that quick?
Okay, let's see.
Whoa. Okay.
Okay.
done.
I love
I'm
it.
just going to make it up.
I love it.
All
Go
right.
for it, girl.
Go for it.
Aaron and Kelly, talking on the radio, Aaron and Kelly, it's time to talk right now.
Yeah! That's our theme song right there.
I love it. Oh my gosh. Oh my
Wow.
gosh.
No one's ever done it on the spot like that.
Not like that.
That's impressive. Imagine given like
Wow.
20 minutes, she's going to have like,
That's so cute. It's so cute and quirky and fun. I
Yeah.
can totally see it as an opener.
I didn't know what I was going to do, and I was like, okay.
you might want to
and
register
then we
that.
see like Aaron
to
like
register
break
it.
dancing in the beginning.
You need to
to
copyright that
Tap
one.
dancing, tap
Tap
dancing,
dancing.
like
Tap
on the
dancing.
table.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay,
I love it.
we got to take a quick break. When we come back, you're going to play Taboo with us, yes?
Okay.
Okay, awesome.
And perform as well. Right?
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, we'll be right back.
And we're going to record that for the tape.
Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
We're gonna re-record.
We will.
You guys heard it here first.
We'll be right back right after these messages.
Running late, and my eyes are on my mind. I think of you, here by my side. I would give it all up for you, if you give it all up for me, I feel it pounding in my skull, yeah, in my mind. I feel a strange feeling deep.
Welcome back to Live with Aaron and Kelly. This is my favorite part of the show.
This is my favorite part too because you know how much I love music.
Yes, and we have in studio playing Kristen Castro with
Hopeful Heavy Heart.
Maybe someday when you grow up, you will learn that others made you. Maybe someday when you open your eyes, get out of the fairy tales in your sky. If you think you're an original, my dear, nothing's an original, my dear. If you think you're an original, my dear, nothing's an original, my dear. 'Cause it takes hope and it takes mind to be the one living on the vines. Be hopeful, heavy heart. Be hopeful, heavy heart. Put on your shoes, pick up the pace. Others already are winning the race. Listen for a mark and follow the lines, 'cause you are
running alone. If you think you're an original, my dear, nothing's an original, my dear. If you think you're an original, my dear, nothing's an original, my dear. Go ahead and sing, sing your heart out. A dream, dream starts to run out. Go ahead and sing, sing your heart out. A dream, dream starts to run out. Go ahead and sing, sing your heart out. A dream, dream starts to run out. Go ahead and sing, sing your heart out. A dream, dream starts to run out. 'Cause it takes hope and it takes mind to be the one living on the vines. It takes hope and it takes mind. Be hopeful, heavy heart. Be hopeful, heavy heart.
Awesome. Okay, we got to take a quick break. Thank you so very much, Kristen. We're going to keep you, okay?
Okay.
Don't go anywhere. Okay, and you don't go anywhere after these messages.
It's running late, and my eyes are on my mind. I think of you, think of you, think of you. Here by my side, I would give it all up for you, up for you, up for you. If you give it all up for me, up for me, up for me. I feel it pounding in my skull, yeah, in my mind. I feel a strange feeling deep.
Welcome back to Live with Aaron and Kelly, and it's the time for
Taboo! That's right. Okay, so Kristen, Jenny, have you ever played Taboo before?
I haven't.
Okay.
Ever.
I think I have.
You think you have? Yeah, you did on the last show. But
It's
let's
super
see.
fun.
But have you played since then? No?
No.
Okay, so for those listening and for those watching, how do you play, Kelly?
Basically, you get a word, and then there's about 5 words under that you cannot say. So, for example, if I'm trying to get someone to guess pen, there might be paper, notebook, things that, would give clues to the pen.
Those are the taboo words.
Those are the taboo words that you cannot say. And trust me, those are the words you're going to initially want to say. So that's where the difficult part is.
Okay, so you ready? So who wants to go first, and who's playing with who? We're gonna give you an option.
You guys can
Jenny,
choose
Play
who
with
you-
Okay.
Jenny, who do you want? It's either me or Kelly.
I'll play with Kelly.
Awesome. Yeah, we got it.
You
girl.
could
We
tell
got
who
it.
wins all the
We got
time.
it.
She
We got
also
it.
cheats,
Hey,
so that might go
don't worry.
against her.
I'm a clean player. I'm a clean
We're
player.
gonna win.
Okay, we're gonna win.
Sometimes
okay, all
I
right.
say the words in Spanish. So
Okay,
I hope
so
your Spanish
let's have Kristen, since you've gone first.
Okay.
Oh no.
Yeah,
I don't cheat.
know.
I'm just smart.
We're
Those
gonna
are the
give Jenny
words
a-
of
I'm
Kristen.
scared, guys.
It's all right. You've done it before. Hey, don't be
Okay,
scared.
so you're gonna watch to make sure she
I'm with
doesn't
you.
say
Start turning
any of
now?
the words underneath.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's my
So
You
job.
ready?
Yeah.
You have 2 minutes.
And my job is to distract
I'm
Jenny. We
nervous.
Not
got
too
this.
much. Gotta let the listeners listen.
Gender. What?
Male, female, woman, mother.
Yes. Okay.
Which
wait,
one?
Oh, that
try.
was good.
It's not silver. It's
Gray,
What?
black, silver,
Wait,
white, silver. It's not
what
silver.
does this kind of look like?
Copper.
No. Okay. No. But
Oh, are we?
Gold.
fancier.
Are we?
Yeah. There you go.
Wait, are we demonstrating now?
My feet are on
The floor.
this.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's really good.
Sometimes people wear crosses because they go on Sunday to
Church. Wow. She's the real
Cross
Okay.
wasn't
songwriter.
on there.
Okay.
Cross wasn't on there.
No, it wasn't.
Hey, don't ask questions.
Oh no. my train of thought has been lost.
Kelly.
It was
She
me.
did it.
It was
okay.
me. It was me.
When you make I can't. Okay.
Gudika? I don't know what
No, wait, hold
Gudika is.
on. I don't know what to say for this one. It's a. Oh my gosh.
Wait, what was that?
Musicians.
Musicians?
It's not guitar.
Kristen.
And it's not bass.
Piano.
No.
It's
Oh, don't ask him these questions. He
Kristen.
doesn't-
Wait, it's not bass.
It's the one with a lot of like
what?
really like cymbals and
Bass.
toms.
Cymbals and toms?
And
Toms
snare
like the
heads
shoes?
and kick.
Kick drums. Drum set.
Yes.
My favorite. Drums
Oh.
are my favorite. I just want
Wait,
everyone
wait.
listening to know.
Twilight is a
Movie.
What kind of book? Is
Romantic. Crazy. Wolverine. Thriller.
It? Does that count? Does that count?
Wolverine?
I don't
He
know.
said he-
What'd you say? What'd you say?
Look,
Book?
Look. You have to get the word.
I'm trying to look see what I said. Romance.
Yes.
Did you just look at blatantly
Okay,
in my
romantic.
face?
He said romantic.
Oh my
Buzz
God,
Lightyear.
he said romantic.
You know Buzz
I did.
Lightyear, and
Yeah.
he shoots with little guns, and they go, "What are they? What are the guns?"
Pellets.
I love Toy Story.
Buzz Lightyear.
Bullets. Buzz Lightyear.
Have you never seen Toy Story?
Lasers.
How many did we
Lasers.
get? You don't get mad at me. We got like 6.
Wow, that was really
I've never
good.
gotten 6 on the show.
That was
At
least I
very
never
impressive.
have.
That was
This is
very
gonna be
impressive.
tough.
We can do this, Jenny.
gonna be
We
tough.
can do this,
Hey,
Jenny.
And what
Come
do I
on,
do?
Jenny.
Just turn this spot.
She is
Just
it. You
which,
I know. I'm
Yeah.
the
which
worst.
should I
Get
push
rid.
this thing at the bottom?
Yeah.
Turn up your lethal weapon.
Okay. Here we
We've
go.
got this.
No, you don't.
A distractor in the house.
Okay. Early responder. First responder.
Kelly, it's your turn.
I know.
Police.
Oh God.
Oh, that's easy.
Hot. Flames.
Fireman.
Person.
Fire
Very good.
person,
Okay,
uh-huh.
good. Okay.
That
Slow
was a
start.
good-
Slow
that's a
start.
start. It's all right. Getting warmed up.
Container.
For your food. Container. For your
Container.
clothes. For your when you
Goods. Dry goods.
Dry goods.
Container for beans.
Oh, can.
Ooh.
I'm feeling you now. We're warming
Okay,
up.
are we getting there? Okay. Groomer.
For a dog.
Personal groomer. Man's groomer.
Oh man. Why does a man have a
groomer.
Why does a man have a personal
That's what
groomer?
I
Head.
need.
Head.
Head.
Groomer.
Oh, your wig.
No.
No, real hair.
That's actually a great.
Oh, a barber.
Very good. Okay.
Oh,
okay.
no.
Okay, here we go.
Tight. It's getting tight, Kristen.
Place to live.
House, home, apartment, condo.
Apartment.
Whoa.
Ben there did it.
Okay.
All of them.
Oh no. It's getting sweaty in here.
Jenny is
I'm
good.
In the
Bathroom. Did I get it right?
no.
In bed.
Describing. Oh boy, this is tough. Describing the.
My mind's gonna go potty.
No.
In a second.
Okay.
Sex.
It's over.
Hey, that was good though. Jenny, that was great. How
But
many
we
did
didn't
get?
win.
Get
We got
three?
4.
That's still really good, by
I
the
will
way.
say this: we do
that
this
is.
show.
Play to win.
We do this show, and sometimes we get 1 each.
Or 0.
Sometimes we get 0 each. For you guys to get 6 and us to get 4,
Yeah.
that might be one of our highest shows
That was
together.
one of our highest
collectively,
shows.
I think that might want to be
10.
honestly 10 together collectively for me and him to get.
Yeah.
That was great. You
Oh,
guys
yeah.
are
Batman.
We
Yeah.
need to have more ladies
It's
on the
because of the
show.
Batman shirt
I
that
think
I'm
it's
wearing
the
right now.
ladies. Seriously, I think the ladies.
No, it's the Batman shirt that
Oh,
I'm wearing right now.
okay.
Yeah, it gave me extra powers.
confidence.
You know what? You know about
wings.
about the news, right? Superman and Batman in the next movie.
What?
Really
Together?
What?
You didn't know that? Yes,
No.
together. They announced that at Comic-Con. It's official.
Really? Who's
Wait,
directing it?
I
Who's
just got-
directing
I
it?
just got chills. I'm excited.
Isn't that cool?
know who's
So I'm
directing it?
auditioning for the role. No, they don't. Well, I'm
Okay.
sure they do. I just
You're
don't have that
auditioning
info.
for which one?
Batman. Duh.
Well,
I've totally got the
excuse me.
Batman thing going on. Come on, Batman.
Okay.
No? Okay. Well, we got to go, but any last minute websites that we want to go to?
Well, for Keiko and the Free Willy event, please go to Keiko theuntoldstory.com. And Keiko is Keiko. So that's Keiko, theuntoldstory.com. You can find out more about the show, who's going to be there, get tickets, invite your friends, nephews, cousins, grandparents,
and
everybody.
Limited supplies, but we're going to, if you mention Aaron and Kelly, when you buy a ticket, they're going to give you a DVD of Free Willy. So, but limited supplies, so you have to say Live with Aaron and Kelly, they'll give you a free DVD.
I cannot wait for that event. I have it on my calendar. I am so
yeah,
excited.
I can't
for
wait.
it.
And blue
It'll be
carpet.
fun.
There's a blue carpet. Have you ever
carpet.
walked a blue
Super fun.
carpet?
Swim to the...
I love it. I love
perfect.
it. I love it.
And Kristen?
Oh, you can check out my stuff, like music and stuff, at KristenCastro.com. And my Instagram account is KristenCastro_.
I like how you always say that.
baby.
Underscore.
And before you go to Nashville, we got to do the theme song for Aaron and
That's
Kelly.
right.
Oh, how did it go again? It was like,
We'll
have to
replay it. We'll replay it.
Playback.
All right, I'm Aaron Michael Sanchez.
And I'm Kelly V. Dolan.
And don't forget to follow us at
Kelly V. Dolan and Aaron M. Sanchez.
That's right. And also visit us online, AaronandKellyLive.com. Thank you so very much for tuning in, everybody. Goodbye.
See you next week.
So.